The following is an HDNet original presentation.
Since becoming ROH World Champion, Tyler Black has had a bullseye on his chest, and this champion under fire has answered every challenge. Since returning to ROH, Christopher Daniels has been on a mission to prove he's exactly what he claims. He's the best in the world. Tonight on Ring of Honor, ROH World Champion Tyler Black faces the fallen angel Christopher Daniels for the first time ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Ring of Honor Wrestling on HDNet. We are coming to you from the arena in downtown Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And tonight's main event will be a very special non-title challenge match, pitting the fallen angel Christopher Daniels against this man, the Ring of Honor World Champion Tyler Black. And Tyler, you gotta know that since you defeated Austin Aries for that title this past February, you've had some world-class opponents, and tonight, Christopher Daniels is one of them.
You're right, Jim. I did defeat Austin Aries in February for this Ring of Honor title. And I've since defended it all around the country. I beat Chris Hero in Chicago. I beat Roderick Strong in New York City. And I beat Davey Richards in Toronto at the last pay-per-view. And tonight, here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, I'm gonna beat the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels, before he even gets a title shot. And with that victory, Jim, I'm gonna prove to everyone that I am the best wrestler alive, because there are some people out there, Jim, who don't think that's the case. But I will say this, let me say this, I will say that since I've come to Ring of Honor and since I've won this belt, I've had a lot of fans, a lot of loyal fans, a lot of supportive fans. And I really appreciate that, and I want to let you people know, all of you, that I appreciate your support from the bottom of my heart, and no matter what, I'm gonna come out into this ring and I'm gonna give 110% for you people to show that you deserve my support. But on the other hand, there are some fans of Ring of Honor who aren't Tyler Black supporters. You know, there are some fans who are Davey Richards supporters, who are Roderick Strong. Hey, that's okay, that's okay. You know why? Because this is America, it's a free country, and you can cheer for whoever you want. And we got a damn fine locker room back there, and I respect each and every person in that locker room, so they can cheer for whoever they want, Jim.
Great show of sportsmanship, Tyler, and the fans appreciate it.
But, there are some fans, they don't come here to cheer anybody. The only reason they've come here, since I won this belt, is to boo Tyler Black. Is to tell me that I suck. Is to get on their little blogs and their little video updates on YouTube and talk about how they can't wait, Jim, how they can't wait until I lose this belt. Well, you know what? From the bottom of my heart, Jim, I've got something for those people, too. You people, you can kiss my ass. Because if you don't respect me, then I have no reason to respect you. All you're doing is making me stronger. And what you want is not gonna happen for a long time.
Philadelphia, no time for introductions. These guys into the ring and at it. Skull Crusher, Rashid Brown, and the Necro Butcher. And Dave Prazak, we're under Butcher's rules here.
Yes, Butcher's rules, which basically means anything goes, no disqualification. Whatever these two guys want to do to one another, it's all perfectly legal. You'll recall several months ago, the Necro Butcher was banned from ROH television by Jim Cornette, and he actually convinced Jim Cornette to reinstate him, but only if he could do anything that he wanted to his opponents, use whatever he could get his hands on at ringside as a weapon, and have it all be legal. And that was just prior to the Necro Butcher joining the Embassy.
And the last time we saw these two, the Necro Butcher broke a board over Rashid Brown's head. He's been waiting a long time to get revenge here.
And that board certainly had Rashi's name on it. Busted right over his skull. Two of the toughest men in professional wrestling all the way to the floor.
There's Prince Nana, Ernie Osiris.
Mr. Ernesto Osiris. Slides him the chair, but hey, anything goes when it's Butcher's rules, but I don't think the Skull Crusher knows that he's got that chair in his hands.
Skull Crusher, as you said, one big tough guy. There's the chair, right in the head. Rashid Brown never saw it coming.
The intelligence of the Necro Butcher lured Rashid Brown into that trap as he went for the dive, and it was nothing but steel chair to the head of the Skull Crusher.
With the roll up and a quick count of 2 on Rashid Brown.
The Necro Butcher doing whatever it takes to put food on the table for his family, making money because of Prince Nana.
And a cover again. And Dave, I am personally still shocked that Necro Butcher has joined forces with Prince Nana in the Embassy.
Well, Prince Nana has riches. He's got a lot of money to throw around, and Necro needed to make that money. He made the right decision joining up with the Embassy.
And you remember Rashid Brown, recruited by Prince Nana, he said no to the Embassy.
And you don't do that. You don't say no when an offer is made by Prince Nana.
Well, you do what's right for you, and that's what Rashid Brown did in making his decision, and Prince Nana's tried to make him pay for it ever since.
Well, once you anger Prince Nana, you have the entire Embassy to deal with in terms of retaliation, and Necro's got the chair once again.
He is going after Nana. And a shot to the Necro Butcher. Tell you what, Rashid Brown has about had it with Prince Nana and the Embassy.
Necro needs to hold on here.
But he throws him down on the mat. What a move of strength on the part of the Skull Crusher, Rashid Brown.
Body slam off of the ring apron to the floor.
And now it is Brown with the chair. We'll see what his plans are with it.
Necro back on his feet. Look how tough that individual is. Back on his feet after being slammed to the floor like that.
Yeah, that slam, as you can see him holding his back.
Necro can withstand a whole lot of pain.
Now we've got 2 chairs. Necro's got a chair, Rashid Brown's got a chair.
You can see a chair duel here.
This will be interesting.
Yes, it is.
No, Eric Stevens, Sean Davari, the whole Embassy has come into the ring. This is ridiculous.
Like I said, you have to deal with the entire Embassy when you become a marked man.
Now the whole locker room is out inside the ring. This thing has really broken down.
Trying to break up the fight here.
Dark City Fight Club, which has aligned itself with Rashid Brown. This is a war. Osiris slammed into the turnbuckle there by John Davis of the Dark City Fight Club.
It is utter chaos here. The Embassy, the Dark City Fight Club, and Rashid Brown all battling. And other wrestlers from the locker room trying to break up the brawl.
All control has been lost. As you see Paul Turner trying to gain some measure of order, but that's not going to happen. This war's out of control. Turner even knocked down to the mat. Yeah, he's actually outside the ring now.
Another referee tossed to the floor as well.
This war will not end. Look at Rashid Brown surrounded by DCFC.
But the embassy heading back to the locker room. It is not over between these two factions.
And it's apparent that Rashid Brown now has some help in the ring. Let's get out of this chaos and go backstage now with Kyle Durden.
Joining me at this time, Christopher Daniels, the Fallen Angel, and I'm sure you heard earlier tonight some strong words from Tyler Black pertaining to tonight's non-title match.
You're right, Kyle. I have heard what Tyler said. And tonight, for the first time ever, Tyler Black, Christopher Daniels, one-on-one in a non-title situation. So what that means, Kyle, is that tonight, the only thing we're battling for is pride and respect. And respect is very, very important to me, Kyle. You see, Tyler spoke about how he battled Roderick Strong and finally defeated him over months and months of challenges. How he finally defeated Davey Richards after months and months of the challenge. And yet he says, in one night, in one match, he can defeat Christopher Daniels and end any momentum that I might have towards being world champion. Well, Tyler, that statement reeks of disrespect. And I will not stand for disrespect. I don't care that you're one of the most talented wrestlers in the world. I don't care that you have all the momentum behind you. I will not let you treat me like some common punk. So tonight, one-on-one, I will earn your respect. I will take respect from you so that when we finally do meet for your title, I'll take that as well. And that is the gospel according to the fallen angel.
At Death Before Dishonor 8 in Toronto, Roderick Strong earned a world title shot anytime that he wants it. However, next week, that world title shot will be on the line as Roderick Strong will go head-to-head with Davey Richards. Again, that's next week. Right now, let's hear from Davey Richards.
I've been wrestling a long time, and I've always wrestled not to impress people, but to win, to be the best. When I was 10 years old, or now 27 years old. Match of the year, maybe for some, not for Davey Richards, not for the American Wolf, not then, not now. It'll be match of the year when I win the belt. And Tyler does, he has a lot of heart, Tyler fought that night, I hit him with everything I had, and he kept coming back. And I knew he was going to do that. And Tyler said something in an interview shortly after about being the best in the world that I think really showed me a lot of maturity. He said, Ring of Honor is the best in the world. And that hit a special place to me because he's right. I'm not friends with Tyler. I never have been friends with Tyler, but he's right. Ring of Honor is where the best in the world are. We're the best in the world. And that night, Tyler was better than Davey Richards. But Roderick's the same person he's always been. Roderick's an athlete. I feel sorry for him that he's got involved with this idiot, but I know Roderick. I knew him from my NRC days, and he's a fighter. We went 20 minutes to Chicago, and I still stand after a battle like that, which before he would keep coming, he would crave it, he would live for it, he would learn from it. He was a wrestler, he was a fighter. And I called 5 more minutes, fully expecting to get it, because that's how we came up. And he didn't accept it. And I don't understand it. I don't know if that shows weakness, or just a complete change of faith, Maybe his faith's not in just actual wrestling ability anymore. Maybe it's in this new manager that he's got. But we'll find out. He put his title shot on the line. That tells me something. So we'll find out firsthand.
This match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Nashville Street in Chicago, Illinois, weighing 244 pounds, Cool Boom Boom Cabana. His opponent, currently in the ring, weighing 171 pounds, Alex Anthony.
Colt Cabana, always enthusiastic, big smile on his face. Not sure what Alex Anthony can bring in the ring here tonight.
Well, we're about to find out. Our first look at him here at ROH competition.
Anthony only weighing in, as you heard Bobby Cruz, the ring announcer, say, at 171.
Battling the size difference against Colt Cabana. Maybe have to use his speed, his quickness.
Got some interesting wrestling gear, I'll say that, for Alex Anthony.
It's like a cross between Little Richard and Sabu. But the code of honor is followed to get things started.
Colt Cabana, of course, has done amazing things to help El Generico return to form after that big breakup with Kevin Steen. And Steen, of course, now the arch enemy, if you will, of Colt Cabana and El Generico.
Well, it was because Colt Cabana stood up for El Generico. In many ways, stuck his nose where it didn't belong. He became a marked man in the eyes of Steen and Carino. And one hell of a street fight went all over this building a couple of weeks ago here on HDNet. All four of those men paid the physical price during the course of that matchup.
I'll tell you what, the 171-pound Alex Anthony having no effect yet at all on Colt Cabana.
And not doing very well, not very successful with his strategy thus far in the matchup, as Cabana just repeatedly throwing him down by the wrist.
It's almost like Colt Cabana's toying with him.
He's having fun with him. Colt Cabana likes to enjoy himself inside the ring. He certainly wasn't enjoying being on the receiving end of a Northern Lights bomb through a table at the hands of Steve Carino.
Well, this is a little different side of Colt Cabana because we have seen him very, very serious in some matches of late. As you said, Dave, aligning himself with El Generico and trying to help Generico fight his battles with Kevin Steen and Steve Carino.
Yeah, the war between those four individuals has been the most violent rivalry of 2010. It's been very serious as of late.
Oh! Hey.
Variation of the butt right there from Colt Cabana.
Yeah, he's using that backside to advantage. Flip, flop, and fly here. Billy Goat's curse got him up. Will Anthony have to submit? There he is, he taps it out. Slap the purpose.
Cabana might have a smile on his face after that victory. So how long is that smile going to last? There's Kevin Steen.
Steen's got a chair. Colt Cabana had it very easy. And in the background, there's a chain. Oh my goodness! Steve Carino brought that chain in the ring, and he hit Cabana with it. Now he's got it around his neck. Chaos!
Steve Carino choking the life out of Colt Cabana here. This war will never end until Carino and Steen decide it's over.
Generico is into the ring to help his buddy Colt Cabana.
But the damage was done with that steel chain around the throat of Colt Cabana.
That chain makes those two really, really dangerous. And what Steen got here...
He's got a human shield just in case. Protect himself here.
Generico, as you see, protecting Colt Cabana. Carino came right at him from the back with that chain, hit him over the head, and then tried to strangle him with it.
Just a little bit of a reminder that Cabana can't just be having fun inside the ROH ring when he still has Kevin Steen and Steve Carino to deal with.
This rivalry just got taken to a new level of violence.
ROH brings its unique and exciting brand of wrestling back on the road in August. August 20th and 21st, Philadelphia, PA. Come be a part of the action at the HDNet TV tapings. Then, Tag Wars 2010 unfolds on August 27th in Richmond and then August 28th in Charlotte with a 4-team ultimate endurance match. More information at ROHWrestling.com.
What I'm looking for. The Italian Stallion.
Rocky Balboa? Never heard of him.
Apollo Creed. It's the Italian Stallion. Sounds like a damn monster movie.
Hi, I'm Frank Trigg. You're watching HDNet, your home for MMA.
Attention users of Paxil and Depakote while pregnant. You may be entitled to significant financial compensation. Call 1-800-929-1000. If you took Paxil or Depakote and your child has heart problems, spina bifida, or other birth defects, call now. 1-800-929-1000.
Hello, my name is Marilyn, and I recently lost my husband of 35 years, Billy, to mesothelioma lung cancer. Billy suffered with mesothelioma for 4 years before he lost his battle. Through my experiences as his caregiver, I put together a booklet that contains information about treatment options, pain control, medical care, legal and financial information, as well as some of our family's favorite recipes. For a free copy of this booklet, please call 1-800-662-6000.
Life has taught me to just try and be the best that I can be. And I thank the Academy for saying to me that on this given night, I was the best that I could be.
Next week on Ring of Honor, the ROH World Tag Team Champions speak on their dream match with Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin.
Oh my goodness! Steve Carino brought that chain in the ring and he hit Cabana with it. Now he's got it around his neck. Chaos!
Steve Carino choking the life out of Colt Cabana here.
Folks, you just saw it. Colt Cabana looking great in the ring. And all of a sudden, here comes Steen Carino with that chain. What purpose does that have? Hit him over the head. Choke him in the neck. Has no business being a part of Ring of Honor.
Well, we've seen the violence between those four men escalate over the past several months. Street fights, it's just gotten more and more violent as the weeks go by, and I don't see it coming to an end anytime soon.
Dave, I do not like where this is headed. Let's go backstage right now to Kyle Durden. Kyle?
Next week, right here on ROH on HDNet, it's going to be a rematch from Chicago. Two men went to a time limit draw. It was Davey Richards and this man, Roderick Strong. The only difference is this time, whoever wins gets a world title shot. Now, Truth, ever since this man Roderick's been following your way, it seems like his career's taken off again.
Roderick, why is this man talking to me?
Truth, I don't know why he's talking to you. Why are you talking to him?
It's my job.
The Book of Truth says for one to succeed, another must fail. The Book of Truth says for one to gain happiness, another must suffer misery. The Book of Truth says, in order for one to live, Davey Richards, another must die. For Roderick Strong to fulfill his dream, he must first become Davey Richards' worst nightmare.
Now, Davey, you talk about all these obstacles that you've overcome, all these hardships. But Davey, I haven't had any obstacles to overcome. I haven't had any hardships, because I've always been a success. Now, next week, Davey, you're nothing but a stepping stone to my Ring of Honor World title. And that, my friend, is the truth. Get that out of my face.
Next week, world title shot on the line.
You look great.
This is your main event. It is a non-title challenge match scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Sin City, weighing 219 pounds, the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
Earlier in our show tonight, you heard Christopher Daniels talking about respect. Here's where he wants to gain it. In the ring tonight against the world champion, Tyler Black.
First time ever matchup between Christopher Daniels and the ROH World Champion, Tyler Black.
His opponent, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 222 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor World Champion, Tyler Black.
Tyler Black, at the beginning of our show tonight, had some very harsh words for his critics.
There are some fans in the ROH audience that don't appreciate Tyler Black and everything that he has done to hold on to that belt since winning it. And there are some that do still support him. Tyler Black is the world champion, and Christopher Daniels, since his return to ROH, has said that he wants to prove that he is the best in the world. Non-title here tonight between these two men, but there's a lot of pride on the line. And yes, some mutual respect between these two individuals.
Did you see the look on the face of Christopher Daniels? He is focused. Look at those eyes.
Christopher Daniels, one of the founding fathers of Ring of Honor. He was here from the very beginning. Many pegged him to be one of the early world champions in ROH's existence, but that belt always eluded the fallen angel.
Some words before they get underway, and you can tell Christopher Daniels has some fans here in this arena. Chanting Fallen Angel.
Supporters in attendance of both of these competitors. It should be one hell of an athletic matchup. Two fantastically gifted professional wrestlers.
Yeah, Christopher Daniels admitted that Tyler Black had incredible ability. He just wants some respect on his own.
Anyone who saw the Tyler Black versus Davey Richards matchup, the main event of Death Before Dishonor 8 in Toronto, he battled for over 30 minutes against Davey Richards. Both men put it all on the line, a very physical contest, and in many fans' eyes, he proved that he is worthy of having that belt around his waist. And on that same evening, Christopher Daniels had a very competitive matchup and proved that he is in top form as well.
You know, Dave, every title defense, Tyler Black has proved himself, and I even go back to Chicago in that bout with Kevin Steen.
A very physical matchup. Saw a lot of blood spilled in that matchup. Both men came out of it with injuries, but he did remain the world champion when all was said and done in Chicago. Daniels holding on to that wrist lock, but Tyler looking to counter, but just muscling him, keeping him down on the canvas, avoiding the kip up right there. that Tyler was looking for.
Trying to get that early advantage with that wrist lock. Boy, look at the athleticism of Tyler Black. You don't often see that from somebody who's as tall as Tyler Black. But that's what made him world champion, and he got a kick to the back and a quick cover.
And not only the quickness and the agility, but that brutal kick right to the back. He can hit very hard as well. So two men who could be very explosive with their offense.
You hear the dueling chants there, Dave. We've got some fans of both of these wrestlers here in the arena today.
And that's just making both wrestlers even more intent on pulling out that victory. It's Tyler with the side headlock on Daniels. Shoulder tackle. Daniels one step ahead. Was able to take out the legs from Tyler Black as he tried to cross over.
Nice drop kick on the part of Tyler Black there. You know, Christopher Daniels isn't the biggest guy you'll see in the ring, but he gets great leverage. And pound for pound, he's as strong as anybody.
He's in fantastic physical condition. He's got a lot of endurance, and same can be said for Tyler Black. Tyler with a bit of a height advantage, but Christopher Daniels may lack in size compared to the world champion. He makes up for it with that ring knowledge.
Yeah, it really pays off. He's been around Ring of Honor and wrestling for so long. That experience will count for something in this match.
Cleaning up with that arm drag, barring the arm of Tyler Black.
Yeah, he's really gone to work on the left arm of Black since the beginning of the match. Todd Sinclair there is our referee, senior referee for Ring of Honor.
And Tyler Black has looked up to Christopher Daniels from his time as a wrestling fan, just buying tickets to watch Ring of Honor in the early days. And now stepping in the ring against him as an opponent, learning firsthand what the Fallen Angel is all about.
You know, and that's what I think, Dave, is so neat about this match. It's the first time these two have ever been in the ring one-on-one against each other. Look at the agility of the Fallen Angel. And again, you see they're going to work on that left arm.
As soon as the pace quickened, it was Christopher Daniels this time coming out on the better end of the exchange with that agility and the leapfrog, springboarding off the second rope, and right back to work on the arm. Back to the same hold he goes to maintain control of the match. Up against the ropes, not a clean break from Tyler Black.
And he's heard his fans starting to chant a little bit.
Suplex right back to the arm. Putting pressure on the back of the neck as well, keeping control of that arm.
Got the leg lock on that neck.
Tyler reaches the ropes.
Well, you talked about injuries, Dave, and one of those injuries for Tyler Black has been to his neck.
He needed surgery on that neck just about 6 months ago. Took some time away from professional wrestling. And so you know his opponents are always going to go back to work on that body part because that is the weakness in Tyler Black.
Nice kick from Christopher Daniels. And the forearm sends Tyler Black down to the mat. Again, you see the agility of these guys.
It's TO right there from Daniels. And they're both so evenly matched up. Even though this is the first one-on-one meeting between Daniels and Black, it's almost like they can anticipate what their opponent is going to go for before he even gets a chance to do it.
Christopher Daniels is a tremendous athlete. Saw him doing cartwheels in the ring a moment ago.
Able to drive the shoulder of Tyler Black into the turnbuckle to do more damage to the arm. He has chosen one body part and he's focusing on it, is the Fallen Angel.
You know, that's the experience and strategy that we've seen in Christopher Daniels since the beginning of this match. He's gone to work on that left shoulder, that left arm. It's been effective.
Home strikes now from Daniels.
And an elbow right to the head. Oh, about Tyler Black? Nice counter. And Christopher Daniels goes outside of the ring. Tyler Black gonna fly. Oh, the somersault over the ropes and right into Christopher Daniels.
He might have hurt his own shoulder in the process of delivering that high-risk maneuver.
Look at the athleticism of Tyler Black.
A helo over the top all the way to the floor. Christopher Daniels trying to pull himself up. And Tyler Black trying to battle through the pain himself. Sends Daniels into the barricade.
Well, I tell you what, we've seen that helo before from Tyler Black, but never executed as well as he did a moment ago.
Got fantastic height, wiping out his opponent here this evening.
We'll see if he can capitalize here. Bring it into this match early.
Draped over the edge of the ring.
Here comes Black. Oh, he kicked him in the head. Got a running start and kicked Christopher Daniels in the head. And now he needs to get in the ring and see if he can finish it right here. Got the cover, yes. Daniels amazingly able to kick out.
Trying to shake the cobwebs after that one.
And Tyler Black taking the advantage in this match. That helo, the big move, now slams him down onto the mat. Try and drive that foot down. Oh, you saw it up close.
Daniels just holding the side of his face after the impact. Not hooking the leg on that cover. You're not going to get the 3 count if you don't hook the leg. Put all your body weight into that cover.
Christopher Daniels has been down before and now starting to show some of his toughness. He took some strong, heavy shots from Tyler Black. Oh, with the axe handle, sends him right down to the mat again. Tyler Black, the cover, 1-2. And again, Christopher Daniels gets up. Tyler Black thought it was 3, thought this match should have been over right there.
You can see the frustration on the face of Tyler Black after Daniels had enough to kick out on that cover. Tyler actually did hook the leg properly, but still enough in the Fallen Angel to stay in this contest. And now trying to do some more damage to the neck of Christopher Daniels.
For Christopher Daniels, this is where some experience comes in. He's down, but I think a long way from being out.
Just needs to take advantage of the mental mistakes that Tyler Black might make in this matchup. The veterans of the squared circle know how to maintain their focus and concentration a lot better than the guys that are new to the sport.
Daniels, oh man, a strong shot to Black. Backdrop right here. And again, Daniels is hurt.
Tyler following up after the damage done to the back with the backdrop with that hard kick to the spine.
Trying to grab hold of the ropes, he gets there. And a chance to grab his breath a little bit.
With as physical as a matchup like this is, we've said it before, during the summertime here in this arena, it can get very, very hot inside that ring as you see the perspiration pouring off the bodies of both athletes.
It's hot everywhere, including here in the booth. Not a lot of air circulating.
But still both men with a lot of endurance continuing to fight.
Oh, Daniels had his head down trying to get a headbutt.
Tyler was one step ahead, was able to deliver the kick.
Another cover. And look at Daniels kick out after a count of 2. And there's frustration on the face now of Tyler Black. He knows he has been in charge of this match, but has not been able to get the pin.
Has to keep his head in the game here. You're the world champion. You need to carry yourself like a champion during the course of even non-title matches. Only 2 once again. And look at Tyler Black getting in the face of the referee.
Again, that's Todd Sinclair, our senior referee. Christopher Daniels is in some trouble here.
He did a lot of damage to the arm and the shoulder of Tyler Black early in the matchup.
That got him in that headlock.
But for the past several moments, it has been all Tyler Black trying to wear down the veteran.
Tyler has a bullseye every time he gets in the ring on his chest. Well, he knows next week, Davey Richards, Roderick Strong will be wrestling to see who will get a title shot against Tyler Black.
Everybody wants a chance at the title. Near fall right there once again for Christopher Daniels. Tyler chops him back down.
That is the pressure when you're a champion, no matter what sport it is. Everybody guns for you, and that's the story with Tyler Black. But again, either Davey Richards or Roderick Strong will be the next wrestler to get a shot at the world title and to take it away from Tyler as he continues to pound on Christopher Daniels, and the cries of fallen angel grow louder as Daniels fans try to encourage him here.
Tyler reminding the fans in attendance that are supportive of Christopher Daniels that that belt is around the waist of Black, and they better realize it.
Oh, nice move by Daniels.
Nice move by Black. Lands on his feet.
And a kick by Daniels got him up.
A key maneuver right there for Christopher Daniels. Hit that Blue Thunder power bomb, but he can't follow up immediately. He's been worn down for the past several minutes as a result of Tyler Black's offense.
Who gets the advantage here is both grab hold of the ropes.
Very even matchup. Both men struggling back to their feet.
What a forearm right to Black. Daniels has some renewed energy. Nice kick. And that sends Tyler Black down to the mat. Up on the ropes. The Arabian press has got him in a cover. A near fall as Tyler Black kicks out after the count of two.
Daniels digging down for some energy, waiting for the right moment to strike. And he does with the forearm in the corner.
Look at the strength of Christopher Daniels. Death Valley driver in the cover, 1-2. How close has Daniels come to ending this match?
Now, if he's able to defeat Tyler Black in this non-title matchup, Tyler will have to respect Christopher Daniels and everything that he brings to the table inside the ring. Go for the Angel's wings. Blocked.
Blocked nicely by Tyler Black. Here's a cover again. Black this time. And a count of two.
Kick to the head of Daniels.
And another cover. Dave, would you say these two guys are pretty evenly matched right
Without a doubt, a fantastic back and forth athletic matchup between two of the best technicians anywhere in wrestling today.
This a very good example of the level of competition you get at Ring of Honor on HD9.
And now it's Tyler waiting for the right moment to strike as Daniels pulls himself back up.
Pulls himself up and right away gets a kick. Buckle bomb, didn't get it. Instead, Black gets a head full of a turnbuckle.
Palm strike from Daniels.
Hard to the mat, and the cover. Oh, how close can he come to winning?
A fall from grace from Christopher Daniels, not enough to put away the world champion. Perhaps the best moonsault ever will do the trick. Does he have the energy in him to hit it, though?
Yeah, he's known for that BME. We've seen it executed here on Ring of Honor on HDNet the last couple of weeks. Small package here from Tyler Black. Nothing doing. You know what, Dave? Not only are these two guys athletic, but with all the blows they are absorbing, we're seeing that these two guys are tough as well. Black flies off the ropes. Will this be it? The cover. And again, somehow, Christopher Daniels able to kick out after that near fall.
Fantastic endurance displayed by both wrestlers. Tyler, known to fly himself. Could we see the Phoenix Splash?
That's the move that brought him the world title, but Christopher Daniels not going to let him do it. We got elbow to the head. That knocked him off. Well, he may do it after all. There it is, and he didn't hit it.
He rolls back to his feet. Super kick.
How many of those kicks can Christopher Daniels take? Here comes Black again. Forearm right to the head. Look at the strength of Tyler Black. Slamming him down to the mat. And again, a cover by Black, and a count of 2. It's been a long time since I've seen a match with this many near falls. And I mean within a hundredth of a second being a 3 count. And look at Daniels, barely able to move.
Look at Tyler Black just a moment ago. The look on his face, so frustrated, can't believe that he can't pull out the win. But Christopher Daniels' claims might just be true, that he's the best in the world. Tyler can't waste any time here. Pounding away on the back. Hasn't gone for that small package driver as of yet. God's last gift.
Look at the reaction of Daniels. Hard shots being delivered by both.
Right into the Koji clutch.
Will there be a submission here? Black says no. It's a long way to the ropes, Tyler Black.
Will he tap?
Todd Sinclair asking him, will he submit? So far, Black has said no. Daniels not letting go at all. Look at the strength of Tyler Black. My goodness! He picks Daniels up! Wow! Now that's a champion right there.
But did he exert too much energy right there, driving him into the corner after lifting him off the canvas? Super kick avoided.
Covering a count of 2. Here's another cover by Black.
And one for Daniels.
Cover after cover, and each wrestler knowing just when to kick out and get that shoulder up. There is the bell. What has happened?
Todd Sinclair conferring with ring announcer Bobby Cruz.
There's the clock.
The 20-minute time limit has expired. The official decision of this match is a time limit draw.
Oh, my.
Well, both men battled for 20 minutes, a fantastic display of the abilities of both men. The 20 minutes was not enough time to decide a winner.
And Roderick Strong is coming out into the arena. What is he doing out here?
Along with Truth Martini, his personal life coach.
Now, Daniels, that you have proved you can't get the job done. Tyler, I want my shot. The shot I earned when I won the gauntlet match in Toronto.
Whoa, Roddy.
Oh, wait, who's this?
You're getting way ahead of yourself. Because next week, you gotta go through this wolf to earn your title shot.
Whoa, 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 hold on. I'm not sure if you two are too narcissistic or just too stupid to realize that the only man that Tyler Black hasn't pinned out of the three of us is me.
Tyler Black has the belt. Davey Richards, Roderick Strong, Christopher Daniels, they all want to take it from him. Who will it be?
What else do you need this guy for? What happened now? How we have to fight, huh?
At Death Before Dishonor 8, Davey Richards took ROH World Champion Tyler Black to the limit and almost became the world champion. Roderick Strong claims he's been screwed at every turn in his quest to becoming ROH World Champion. Now that Roderick knows the truth, he believes it's now his time. Next week on Ring of Honor, Davey Richards versus Roderick Strong. The winner receives a guaranteed ROH World title shot.